Happy Friday, everybody. We're entering the second weekend in October, which is crazy. I got this cute cup today. I don't know if you can. Oh, there we go. We'll trade candy for wine. So if you're sitting at home, you're in for a treat and some tricks, maybe also. But specifically in regard to the treat, we have got an ultra talented artist who's going to be providing us with our fill of music that we've been missing out on so much the past handful of months. And with that being said, I'd love to give a warm welcome to Hayley Fahey. How you doing, Hayley?
Good. How are you, Sam?
Doing great, thank you. Do you have your wine over there?
Oh, I do.
And you're not too far from me, right? You're over in the entire other end of California in LA,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, a little bit south in LA, but yeah.
How's the weather today?
It's actually really nice. It was in the hundreds last week, but it's in the 90s this week.
Yeah. Well, cheers to you, Hayley. Cheers to everybody watching.
Happy Fri-YAY.
I know, we made it.
We made it.
We made it. I think without further ado, we should just kind of jump right into your first song, whichever you want to start off with. But I'm just really excited to hear everything that you have to offer today because your music is so versatile and inspiring in a lot of ways, not just with the lyrics, but your voice. You're able to transcend the pitch and the tune and just the emotional level of just your voice in general is so inspiring, and just it captures the moment and the emotions that you're trying to, portray. And I think that's really important as an artist, and you do it really well. So I'm excited.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm happy to be here. Happy to play some tunes. This first one is called The Good Kinda Crazy. And it's a love song about somebody that makes you feel the good kinda crazy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Can't stop thinking about you. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Till I see you again. Conversate with her lips, my friend. What you say, 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 what you say. You held my hand and caught my eye, and now I don't know where I am going, 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 going on, yeah. Every thought of yours got me singing this song, baby, baby. You make me the good kind of crazy, crazy, baby, baby. You make me the good kind, crazy, crazy. Don't wanna waste another day out seeing you, baby. What you say, 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 what you say. Till I'm in your arms again, I'll dream of you, my friend. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, yeah. You held my hand and caught my eye, and now I don't know where I am going, 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 yeah. Every thought of you's got me singing this song, baby, baby. You make me the good kind of crazy, crazy, baby, baby. You make me the good kind of crazy, crazy, yeah. baby, baby, you make me the good kind of crazy.
Woo! Thank you, Miss Hayley.
Thank you.
So for everybody watching who have just tuned in, where can they find your music? I know you have a plethora of different platforms that you utilize for the digital version of your music. Apple Music and SoundCloud, I know for sure, right?
Yeah. Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, Deezer. I don't use Deezer, but all of those, they can find it. And it's just Hayley Fahey with 3 Ys.
Now, what about, we're entering the second weekend in October. I don't know if you're planning on dressing up for Halloween, but I'm sure as we're approaching like the overall holiday season, you could use an extra buck or two. And I think that you're providing us with a very important service that we need so freaking bad right now, because no one is getting to go to an like in-person concert. And this is our new normal of a concert. And you're providing this to all of us, and super grateful for that. So where can people venture over to if they'd like to drop something in your virtual tip jar?
Yeah, well, they can find me at PayPal at Hayley Fahey Music, and at Venmo at Hayley-Fahey. Thank you, much appreciated.
So, okay, I know that your favorite fruit is a mango,
Yep.
right? So, ladies, if he can't appreciate your fruit jokes, you need to let that man go. Okay? Now, Hayley, we discussed what this means for you, right?
Oh, yes, we
cheers
did.
To you, fellow Earth sign, Miss
Earth
Taurus.
signs. Woo.
Cheers. Are you sipping on our jam, Cab?
Yes, exactly. Cab Sav.
And that's right behind me here. It's hard because this is a lot different from Zoom, so I keep wanting to like do the motions in the complete opposite way.
Which arm is it?
Isn't? No, it's this one. So back here we have all of our wines, one of which
It's a mirror.
I'm sipping on right
Not
now. But you can find all of our wines. They're all super delicious. I'm sure most of you have seen butter in stores. It's kind of our namesake, but we have so many other products that are amazing and delicious for all sorts of occasions. And you can find those online in terms of getting them shipped directly to your front door. We deliver to most states in the continental US, and I think we ship to Hawaii. I'm not sure about Alaska, but you can also just look on the wine finder on our website. And basically that just consists of you typing your zip code. And when you do that, it'll pop like 5 to 10 or more liquor stores, markets, grocery stores, what have you, that host our products, and you can go to your local store and purchase them. So in addition to that, have you heard of Drizzly, Hayley? It's actually really cool.
I'm not sure.
So basically it's a booze version of food delivery services. So they bring you whatever beer, wine, I think liquor, to your front door in like an hour, which is
wow.
I don't know why that was a thing when I was in college and hungover and not wanting to my apartment, but now it's available. And so you can also find our products on Drizzly. Check us out, but definitely check Hayley's music out. And I'm a big fan of your music, and I think that we're getting along, and we're going to get along because we're Earth signs, and that's
oh yeah.
that's important. I'm really happy. I think you're the first Taurus artist I've interviewed.
Oh my gosh, what have you had, or who have you had so far? What signs?
A lot of Geminis.
Oh, are they?
Which they're so much fun, but Geminis are usually like creative, whether it be, you know, a musician or actor or painter. Geminis are very creative, but I'm also like in my birth chart, I have no Gemini, so it's hard for me to like get on the same page as them. Ever changing with their emotions, but it's fun for the change of pace.
Yeah.
What are like your best friends normally in terms of signs?
They're all Capricorns, or most of them are Capricorns. My best girlfriend and my boyfriend are both Capricorns.
Another Earth sign.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then
Are
I
they
have a friend
super
who's a
into their
Scorpio.
work?
Are they what?
Capricorns are usually like really into their work. Is that how your friends are?
No, not too much. They're very passionate though about like music and theater and that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Scorpios are cool too because they are very like creative and think outside the box in very unique ways.
I love it.
Oh.
Save time.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're based in LA right now. LA area, you know, it's notorious, you know, in general, not just during fire season, notorious for the thick blanket of smog that's always covering the freeway and just the city in general and most of SoCal. What happens when the smog lifts over LA?
Well, lately there hasn't been much smog. I don't know.
UCLA.
Oh, I get it.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay, just take another
It's time.
We'll be on our way. We'll be drinking the blood. Cheers. Everyone at home, cheers. Happy
Cheers.
second weekend of October.
At first I thought you were actually asking me a question, and then I realized it was a joke, so I didn't say what. Like I was supposed to.
Okay, so like yesterday I set up a joke, and this has happened a couple times where the artist doesn't realize I'm like setting up a joke. And so
Oh no.
yesterday Alana went into like this full spiel about whatever. I can't remember what the joke was about, but like 5 minutes, and I was just sitting there like, do I even say it was a joke after all that, or do I just go on? But it's funny. Okay, Hayley. So you just started us off with a song that's centered around love and kind of out when you're in love with someone, or you know, you're whatever it may be in terms of the romantic sense. You can, you know, get driven a little bit crazy, but sometimes in a good way. You're like, this is freaking annoying, but I kind of like how annoyed you're making me because it means I'm comfortable with you. How has your music kind of evolved over the past 6 months with quarantine? How has that affected your life and music?
That's a great question. Quarantine has definitely made me like think and reflect inward, and I'm not playing as many shows as I used to because, you know, California is obviously shut down, so I've had to just write and focus on being, you know, an artist, which I think has been kind of cool to like have the time to actually sit down and write. And so I've written a few quarantine songs and a few like, when will we be out of this craziness kind of songs. But yeah, so it's kind of changed some of my more love songs to more like almost existential kind of like what's going on songs.
Do you have one of the songs that you've written over the past couple months that you could share with everybody?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to.
Cool. Let's do it.
I'm just moving my wine so I don't spill it. Could be very bad. Take a little time to sit back. Take another moment to relax. These are uncharted waters that feel you. Dying blind in the river that heals you. Uncharted waters, following the wind, needing to begin again. I hear you calling, following the moon, but the sun is coming soon, my friend. Uncharted waters. Maybe it's a good thing to take time, heal our bodies and our minds. These are uncharted waters that feel you, diving blind in the river that heals you. Uncharted waters, following the wind, needing to begin again. I hear you calling, following the moon, but the sun is coming soon, my friend. Uncharted waters. Ooh. The short one.
Thank you, my dear. And I feel like when you've done the live performances, is it weird for you to not have that same like energy and just crazy charge that you get from the crowd now that you're doing these, like, I don't know if you've been doing Instagram live streams, but I know a lot of the artists that I've hosted, they're like, oh my God, thank you so much for applauding, because that's like the first time I've heard applause. Like normally I'm just seeing comments on Instagram live streams.
Yeah, like no face to a
right.
or anything.
And it's hard. I like try and keep myself from tuning in on my phone during these, because part of me wants to see like what's going on in terms of the interaction on whatever platform. But at the same time, it's like much easier to stay focused and stay on task, I guess, if you're just doing your thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you can't see the reaction anyways, the way that you would normally receive it.
Yeah, it's definitely strange, like a big shift. I feel like for everybody, kind of like if you're talking to your coworkers or whatever and you have a meeting, it's a Zoom meeting. It's so bizarre to me, but like I'll talk to however many 10, 20 people in one day, and then I've only seen 2 or something.
Exactly.
It's so weird.
We, I think, need to like keep that optimism and keep that mentality of like, this isn't permanent. We just have to abide by what's going on right now to get through it and to get back to whatever version of normal it's going to be on the other side.
Yes.
Once we get through this tunnel.
Amen.
And I think as an artist, it's really inspiring seeing so many of you, yourself especially, just pushing through, because I need the bleep button because I'm not supposed to count.
Okay.
Sometimes when we're talking about like this year, it's just like,
Yep.
it's And,
true.
So, I mean, it's just, how is that shifted like your creative process? Like, did you have a way that you wrote songs, or did you go into the studio, or did you stay at home and like pour yourself your favorite glass of whatever? How has that kind of evolved for you between the beginning of the year and now?
Yeah, it's kind of at the beginning of the year, I haven't changed my whole process exactly. I pretty much have my guitar in my bedroom and start writing a song. But I found a group of songwriters called the LA Songwriters Collective, and we've been having weekly song club meetings every week. So then I've been sharing these songs, and it was just interesting. We had a meeting last night, and so many of us were like sharing similar struggles. Like, it doesn't feel like any of this is real. It's just been so surreal, and we're all struggling just to keep our heads above the water kind of thing. So, but it's nice to have that shared community, and I've spoken to a lot of people just finding, even a Zoom group for anything, just to talk to other people going through the same thing. But so that's changed my process by having people to give me feedback and collaborate with. Has been cool.
Have you seen The Matrix?
No.
You haven't seen The Matrix?
No. I know of it, like all the references, but I know it's bad.
Keanu Reeves. Okay, so he's a Virgo, first of all. That's great. But so I was gonna say blue pill or red pill because that's like a reference in the movie because it's just
I need to watch it.
have you watch it and then you'll get back to me and tell me if it's blue or red.
Okay.
But if you're watching at home right now, go ahead and comment blue or red.
Blue or red.
Which one would you choose? Haley's very, very confused right now.
I don't know what that means.
She'll look. Now she has to go watch the movie.
Now I have a new movie to watch.
Keanu Reeves, he's great. All right. So, anyways, this has been great. It's been an experience for sure. I don't know how we got to almost mid-October, but we're here and
Oh my God.
we have to appreciate. I mean, at this point, it's like I feel like life has moved in such a fast-paced manner that I would have never expected to happen in such a like slow-mo version of life.
Right.
You know?
Where every day is the same, but it's like suddenly we're almost Christmas.
Groundhog Day every day.
I get that reference.
Okay. Everyone at home, you can just. So, what do you have anything that you are excited to reveal, whether it be at the end of the year or next year, or do you have anything that's, in the works?
I do. I might have a Christmas song that I did write in April because I was preparing for this moment. I love Christmas, so there may be a Christmas song coming out, an original tune. Maybe.
Do you have like a 10-second jingle from it? Give us a sneak peek. I'm sure the people at home are just.
Well, I don't play the chords for it, so to be determined.
Okay, well then you have to sing "I hate the pooping part of having."
I can do that.
10 years old. Okay. So Hayley revealed to me earlier on before we went live that I asked what was the first ever song, and she was 10 years old. She wrote this song. So.
I'll give you the chorus. So I had a dog named Daisy, my first and only dog. Rest in peace. And she was the best dog, but I hated the pooping part of having a dog, and it so inspired my first song.
Cheers to Daisy.
I hate the pooping part of having a dog. I don't quite remember all of it, but then it turned into I love the living part of being alive. I love the way I stay awake at night. I love the music part of being me, and that's the way that I stay, oh so free. And that's as much as I've got for you that I can remember.
Thank you. You just heard an original by 10-year-old version of Hayley.
Oh
man, I love it. Why was Pavlov's dog's hair so soft?
I don't know why.
Because he conditioned it.
And I know what that means.
Gotta love psychology. Woo!
Woo.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. If you have any fun Auntie Boozy jokes, go ahead, put them in the comments. Do you have one for me, Hayley?
I do not.
All right. Well,
I need to learn some like dad jokes. I feel like that'd be good.
So this is like my version of those, but instead this is like the pumpkin pie, extra champagne aunt at the Christmas
I love it.
Because I was referring to my jokes as dad jokes, and I was like, no, because I was picturing like my dad or anyone's dad telling a joke, and these are cringy, but they're a little different. So I thought, this is the Auntie Boozy.
They're a little more sophisticated, a little feminine.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally correct. Yeah.
Okay, before we head into, I think we should do like 2 songs back to back in a sec, but I wanted to ask you, if you had a reality TV show based upon your life and you had and it could be like now day-to-day life or like before the new norm day-to-day life,
Okay.
So if you have a camera crew following you around,
Okay.
what would you want to intro your reality show as a song? What do you want as your theme song for your hypothetical reality show?
Oh my God, I would 100% go with Miley Cyrus. Put my hands up, play that song. Party in the USA. Yeah.
I think I did a dance routine to that in like 5th grade. I don't even know how long.
It's a good song.
It is.
It's a really fun song.
Well, so we're going to have a party in the USA right now virtually. Thanks to Miss Hayley. So what are we going to hear from you next? Are we going to hear something that kind of dates back to earlier stuff, or do you want to play something more, central to the now?
Yeah, I'll do a song from my earlier stuff. I really wanted to play this song today because, well, you'll see why. It's called Sweet Red Wine. And shout out to Jam Sellers. Thank you all for having me. This is super awesome. Make sure you go follow their page, buy their products, like them, and all that stuff. And this is Sweet Red Wine. And I the story behind the song is I kind of wrote this song, not for me, but for somebody else. And my pedal is not working, but here we go. Lost out on the lonely road, feeling broken, missing home. Staring straight ahead, leave the past behind. Take a moment to unwind, looking for a friend at the same time. Reminiscing when the world seems unkind. Take it back, take it back, and we taste the sweet red wine as the sands of time slip away. Daylight breaks upon the shoreline. We taste the sweet red wine. We taste the sweet red wine. Don't got much money, he don't got many friends, but he's got a lot of memories from way back when. If you can count the people that you love on one hand, you're doing pretty good, better than most, yeah. My friend, you taste the sweet red wine as the sands of time slip away. Daylight breaks upon the shoreline. We taste the sweet red wine. We taste the sweet red wine. We can't stop time. This is what we've got now, and we can't stop time. Take it all back, take it all back, and we taste the sweet red wine as the sands of time slip away. daylight breaks upon the shoreline, we taste the sweet red wine. We taste the sweet red wine. We taste the sweet red wine.
Woo!
Thank you.
Hey, everybody out there, drink wine. It's not good to keep things bottled up. Make sure you drink the wine. And that was technically a joke, Hayley, so I need you to take a sip. Don't keep things bottled up, everybody. Cheers.
Sweet red wine.
I love that song. And you said was that inspired / kind of a dedication song to like a boy? Like, who was that for? You said it was for someone else.
It was for someone else. It was kind of a song I wrote about someone else's like struggles in life at that time. Someone close to me was going through really hard time, and it was kind of about their story a bit.
Well, shout out to whoever that person is. Hope they're doing well.
Yes.
All right, so let's do another song.
All right.
Do you want to do another older song or something newer?
I'm going to do something real new, something I wrote during quarantine, actually. And it's, can you still see me? I just switched to my lyric page. No, I didn't. But, yeah, this one's called Sunday Joyride. So it's a song I wrote when I felt like I had been stuck in my house for way too long. And then my boyfriend and I decided to go on a Sunday ride to the beach. And it just made me so much happier.
Which beach did you go to?
Over near Malibu.
Oh, nice. Oh, another Miley Cyrus reference.
Oh, yeah.
I used to watch Hannah Montana.
Me too. And then Zoe 101, if you ever watched that.
Yes. I used to want the exact necklace, like the white key with the pink polka dots on the necklace that she had.
You had that? Or you
I wanted it. I wanted it. I never did it.
It's like, no way.
But that was they filmed that show. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name of the
Pacific Coast Academy. Where do they film it? Over near Malibu, right?
Yeah, it's like a private college.
Pepperdine.
Pepperdine, thank you.
Yeah, such a beautiful campus. I've only driven by it, but it looks awesome. This is
okay. So what's the name of this song again? Sorry.
Oh, it's Sunday Joyride.
Thank you. I get distracted.
Me too. We grew up on the same ground. We both came from the same town. When the sky decides to rain down, we go dance until our worries drown. And I know sometimes things don't always get better first. Sometimes we get a little muddied up, got to make things work. But with you by my side, I need nowhere to hide. Just a good friend, oxygen, and a Sunday joyride, yeah. Sunday joyride, make life what we wanted, the road as our guide. Sunday joyride, there's beauty in the daylight, taking everything in stride, taking it in stride. 2, 3, I write letters to my mama. It's been too long since I saw her. I still dream about the way things used to be, and I I know sometimes things don't always get better first. Sometimes we get a little muddied up, got to make things work. But with you by my side, I need nowhere to hide. Just a good friend, oxygen in a Sunday joyride, yeah. Sunday joyride. Make life what we wanted, the road as our guide. Sunday joyride. There's beauty in the daylight, taking everything in stride. Taking it in stride. Sunday joyride. Make life what we wanted, the road as our guide. Sunday joyride. There's beauty in the daylight, taking everything in stride. Taking it in stride.
Woo. Thank you, Miss
you.
Hayley Fahey. Thank you
you.
so much. All right, let's see here. What time is it? Oh, we're doing amazing right now. Perfect. It's hard to keep track of the time sometimes because it's just there's a lot going on, and then all of a sudden it's 5 o'clock. But today we're doing great. And that song was Sunday Joyride,
Sunday joyride, yeah.
and I think that's like the cutest thing. And
Thanks.
I can like agree with so many of those lyrics. Like during the pandemic specifically, I would literally go and get my car washed twice a week just to leave the house. I was like, I don't care. I will pay for it. I'm going to like pretend I'm doing something.
I've actually done that during the pandemic.
Okay,
Yeah,
so maybe
literally.
it's an earth thing. But yeah, and I just would sit in the car wash and like turn my music all the way up, and then I would just
Yes.
go home, and then I would go do that 4 days later just to do something.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's something to do.
Like, I mean, at the very beginning of the pandemic, like it was so difficult because everything was inaccessible. Like grocery stores were very much shut down except for, you know, specific hours or specific amounts of people that were allowed into the store.
Right.
A lot of just regular stores were completely closed down. I don't know how it is in SoCal, but a lot of the movie theater, everything is still. I haven't been to the movies in like a year, so
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. Yeah, gyms aren't open or anything. I don't think. I thought they opened bowling alleys, but I could be wrong. I don't really go bowling, but
that's like
I'm not.
where the most sweat would ever occur is like the shoes.
Oh yeah,
the bowling balls.
yeah.
I
I
don't
think that.
Did you know? Okay, so your song was about, you know, going on a drive.
Yeah.
Did you know that Spider-Man can actually drive without using his hands?
No way.
Yeah, that's why they call him Peter Parker. Oh, I know. It's just getting worse.
I need some of these jokes though.
Cheers. Okay, my favorite to this day is one that I've probably said half a dozen times, but it's okay. I'm going to say it again. Why is it that Norwegian battleships have these like really big barcodes across the side?
I don't know why.
To Scandinavian.
I like that one.
Okay, we have now repeated phrases twice on cue without prepping for it. So it's very strange.
Because we're earth signs.
That's, yeah. I know you you have aspirations to go over to Ireland, to Spain eventually, which I will tell you are both amazing places. Both of which I was supposed to go to in March. It was like the day everything
No
went
way.
to California. Yeah. And I know a lot of people are in the same position of like having the refund, which luckily we have been able to acquire, but like in the form of credit.
Oh, okay.
Like to the company or to the hotel or
for like a later date.
Yeah, like to be announced. This will expire who knows when. But I will say that, you know, have you been to Europe before?
No, I've only been to Canada. Is the only other country I've been to.
Okay, I've been to Canada, which I've heard the people are really nice. So
Montreal was amazing. I loved it.
Did you just go there?
Yeah, I think it was a little while ago, but with my family. I think we just went to Montreal and Quebec.
Okay. So what is, I know we're talking about Ireland, but in regard to the UK, what is the British version? What do they call rock and roll?
I don't know.
Stone and scone. Rock.
I like it.
Stone, roll, scone.
I like it.
And why is Ireland a good investment?
I don't know. Why?
Because its capital's Dublin. That's all I have right now. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's hear some more music. Cheers to you,
Cheers.
Hayley.
Cheers to you, Sam Smith. I love that your name is Sam Smith. I think that's really cool. But I know you were probably Sam Smith before the singer was even a thing at all.
I mean, my life was normal before he got famous. When he got famous, it was like... No,
probably every time you meet someone, or almost every time.
Pretty much. They're like, oh, do you sing? That's so funny. I'm like, I've never heard that before.
But do you sing?
Drunk at karaoke at 2 a.m, yes, I can sing. But other than that, no.
What's your karaoke go-to?
I would say, actually, I like doing Sam Smith songs just like because I am Sam Smith.
That is so cool.
So Stay With Me always is, you know, a good option. Toxic by Britney Spears is like...
That's a great one, just in general.
Sometimes Bohemian Rhapsody, but that's just like a...
That's a tough one, though. And that's a fun one.
But when you're drunk, you're like, I got this.
I see a little silhouette.
So many different things going on.
Scaramouche.
What about you, Hayley? What's your go-to karaoke song?
Well, I really like Dolly Parton. So Jolene would be my go-to cover karaoke. Mm-hmm. My faves.
Absolutely. Okay, Hayley. So let's hear another from you.
All right. I'm going to do a tune, a relatively new song. It came out earlier this year. It's called Leaving Alone. Let's hope my guitar is in tune. Sounds okay. All right. Nope. So I wrote this song with a producer by the name of Austin Bello, and it is on iTunes and Spotify and all of that. And there's a music video, actually, the first one that I filmed in California, and I would love if you would check it out. That is in tune. All right. Think about the time we've spent and how we used used to talk back then. You're looking out, I'm looking in. Where'd I go? Where have you been? Dancing in circles with nowhere else to go. Just scratching the surface to find out what's below. I'm not holding you if I'm sleeping all alone. I'm not leaving you lonely. You're leaving on your own. I'm not leaving you lonely if you're leaving alone. City sidewalks and empty rooms. I wanna know where you're running to. Walking down these streets with your shadow next to me. Never what I thought we'd be. Dancing in circles with nowhere else to go. Just scratching the surface to find out what's below. I'm not holding you if I'm sleeping all alone. I'm not leaving you lonely. You're leaving on your own. I'm not leaving you lonely if you're leaving alone. Darling, I wish that we could just work this out. Do you remember who we were back then? I wish that we could just somehow dancing in circles with nowhere else to go. Oh, scratching the surface to find out what's below. I'm not holding you if I'm sleeping all alone. I'm not leaving you lonely. You're leaving on your own. I'm not leaving you lonely. You're leaving on your own. I'm not leaving you lonely if you're leaving alone.
Woo!
Hey, thank you.
Amazing. So we talked about, your aspirations for the future, which included Ireland, and you talked about Spain too. And that song was, I don't know, that song for me reminded me of like leaving a bar alone. I don't know. No, and I feel like, that's what music is. Is everyone's going to interpret it in a different way, which is important. Sometimes you need to provide these specific details mixed in with the more generalized details so that people can, pick apart everything that's going on within a song and relate it to their own life. And that's what music's all about, is the connection between an artist and the audience. And I don't know exactly what the inspiration was behind that song and like what each lyric means to you, but it's important to like every audience member that, the lyrics mean something to them that they can connect to. And I think you do that really well.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. It's all about like making the lyrics universal enough that people can relate to them, but like specific enough so that they believe you.
Exactly. What do you call a hangover when you're alone in Spain?
I don't know what.
Barcelona.
Oh.
That's all I have, literally.
That was a good one, though.
When you do eventually go over to Spain, I lived in the Basque Country for quite some time. And
Oh, that's so cool.
San Sebastian is freaking beautiful, and you have to check it out. So
Oh, that's awesome.
shout out to Donostia, shout out to San Sebastian, and
cool.
shout out to freaking Hayley. She's been killing it today. And I think, this year, especially within not only a pandemic, but we have a lot going on next month specifically. Please vote. If you're watching this, make sure you're registered to vote. Please vote. It's very important. And I think in a time like today and yesterday and last month and 6 months ago, we feel powerless at times amidst everything that's going on. And I need everyone watching to remember that next month we do have, even if it's only a little bit, we do have some power. And we have to make use of that. And please vote.
Please vote.
Please vote. Very important. Very, very important here.
Please vote. Yay.
Vote and drink wine and listen to Hayley's music. And everything will be okay.
Listen to music in general. And get out in the sun. Take a walk. All those good self-care things. So important.
So as we're approaching the hour, Hayley.
The hour? Oh no. What song am I gonna do?
Within the next 7 or so minutes, do you think you could fit 2 more songs in?
I think I could.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna do a song called "Back to the Ocean." I recorded a really fun music video with all my good friends last summer, and it's on my YouTube if you want to watch it. And we just went to the beach and we're silly, and it was fun.
The YouTube's gonna be linked below.
Yes. 2, 3, 4. Hello, morning. Where you going? I've been hiding in your garden, looking for some sunlight in the dark. Hello, lady, it's been crazy following you around lately. Some other you's lost in the stars, finding who we are. We go back to the ocean, back to the sea. Been waiting for somebody's never waiting for me. Everybody's searching, trying to find their peace. We go back to the ocean, waiting for me. Yeah, come on. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. Ooh, 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 waiting for me. Hello, how are you? Where have you been? I miss the way your waves are coming, crashing to me, feeling the breeze, swim in the sky and we fly in the sea. Okay, take a breath and soak in all that you can get in the moment, in the moment, in the moment, yeah, finding who we are. We go back to the ocean, back to the sea. Been waiting for somebody's never waiting for me. Everybody's searching, trying to find their peace. We go back to the ocean, waiting for me. Yeah, come on. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. Ooh, 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 waiting for me. Calling me back to the golden coast, calling me back to the ocean, holding all my love and emotion, finding dreams inside my gypsy soul. Oh, wherever I go, finding my own, I know we go back to the ocean, back to sea. I finally find myself waiting for me. Waiting, we go back to the ocean, back to the sea. Been waiting for somebody's never waiting for me. Everybody's searching, trying to find their peace. We go back to the ocean, waiting for me. Yeah, come on. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. Ooh, 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 waiting for me. Ooh, oh, yeah, yeah. Back to the ocean, waiting for me.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we have time, I think, for one more song. Hayley, what's it gonna be?
First of all, thank you so much for having me. It was awesome to talk with you, Sam, and be on the Jam Sellers page.
Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in and just taking the time out of your day to do this. And it's very much appreciated, I'm sure, by everyone watching. And for those of you watching, if you've had a good time today, then go ahead and venture over to all that is Hayley that we put below. Whether it be her, do you have merch, Hayley?
I have CDs. I don't have any for sale on my website right this second, but I do have merch. So, I mean, if you send me an email, I'll send you some merch.
If you want merch, if you want music, if you want to contribute and, you know, show your appreciation for today's virtual concert, then head over to what we've linked below, but I think we're going to link it again. Hayley's Venmo is going to be available for all of you to go and check out and drop however much money you want to drop. We're heading into the holiday season. Artists are giving their all, and Hayley today has done an amazing job and provided us with this blissful piece of the day as we enter the second weekend of October. So please go check her out one way or another. And thank you, Hayley.
Thank you. I'm going to do one more song called When I'm With Ya. And I just released this song last week and the music video, which is on my YouTube and all on the social medias. Check it out. It's called When I'm With Ya. Sometimes I feel like time is running away. Oh, it's real. The way the seasons change. I just want to stay here with you all summer long. And I just want to lay here, hear you sing your song. Hold me till the sunrise. I don't want to close my eyes. It's easy, baby, when I'm with ya. Moonlit on a summer night. Tell me everything's alright. Holding me, baby, in Virginia. I'm home when I'm with ya. Oh, I can't help my mind from running away. I fast forward the moment. Then you turn to me and say, I just want to stay here with you all summer long. And I just want to lay here and hear you sing our song. Hold me till the sunrise. I don't want to close my eyes. It's easy, baby, when I'm with ya. Moonlit on a summer night. Tell me everything's alright. Hold me, baby, in Virginia. I'm home when I'm with ya. crying. I think about way back when my mind wanders, but I'm trying. Oh, hold me till the sunrise. I don't wanna close my eyes. It's easy, baby, when I'm with you. Moonlit on a summer night, tell me everything's alright. Hold me, baby, in Virginia. I'm home when I'm with you. I'm home when I'm with you. I'm home when I'm with you.
Woo!
Thank you.
So everybody at home, let's give it up to Miss Hayley Fahey, and you have just absolutely knocked it out of the park today. I guess in true Halloween fashion, you have murdered it today. And everybody watching, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for just supporting our artists, and we love having you guys on here. I love hosting all of you. You specifically, I love that you're an earth sign just like me.
Yay! It was so much fun.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Hayley. And you know, kudos to you just keeping up and keeping on with the keeping on the past couple months with being an artist. And I really appreciate that. And everyone also, I'm sure out there does. And if you do, please venture over to all the platforms that we've provided you with in terms of Miss Amazing Hayley Fahey. Thank you, Hayley.
Thank you for having me. And thanks, Jam Sellers. Cheers.